Good morning everyone. Today in this video we will fight against the advanced character of our world around us, as we always do in this channel. And this time, after a short break, we will come back for a while to the ongoing events, especially in Central Europe, in the region I come from. And my opinion, my interpretation of these current events, briefly presented, is as follows. That Russia and Germany silently work together and they are realizing their goals. Russia, of course, doesn't want NATO to be extended. Russia doesn't want Polish cultural influences to be extended on the former territory of western part of Soviet Union, because then these populations of Belarus, Lithuania, and Ukraine would incline towards Poland. They really don't want it, because then they would lose one of the most valuable lands of their territory and influences there. Germany, of course, because they are really ruling German elite, industrial and political elite, unfortunately not cultural anymore, are ruling really European Union. They want to punish countries that are not humble and do not want to succumb to their sick environmental and social ideologies, and do not want to give them all of their money and resources, actually almost for free. So they use the flow of the migrants that were expelled from their houses and territories where they were living due to the military action that was undertaken by Russian Federation. For me, it's still not full-time scale invasion. It's simply tormenting, using military forces, the weaker country by a much stronger country, just to push the population, part of the population of Ukraine, to migrate on the west and destabilize such countries like Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, Moldova, just to maybe overthrown the governments within these countries, and later, of course, with the money of Berlin, so Germany, new, very very politically correct governments, they dream about this, would be installed, and then these countries would be again humble and very, in quotation, European. This is how I see the situation, how it looks like. And of course, in a more global scale, I observe for some years informal axis: Moscow, Peking, Tehran, and Berlin. And Tehran already started showing its military capabilities, so most likely soon we will experience some actions caused by Iranian forces. And Germany, we see that they are not so loyal member of NATO. Their behavior shows everything, especially the behavior during recent weeks. And one can understand why such axis, as of now informally, was formed. Because when the real leaders of these four countries look at the leaders of the most powerful countries of the West, like nowadays US and UK, they see simply politicians of not first quality. Here I paraphrase a famous quotation concerning the Stragion and the level how it was fresh, in quotation. I paraphrase the famous phrase from the Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov. So these politicians on the West in the most powerful countries are not of the first quality, let's say, and the people who are ruling Moscow, Peking, Berlin, and Tehran are seeing it, so they are trying to use the opportunity to catch up and extend their sphere of influences. This is what we see. This is my modest interpretation of current events. I know it's not optimistic because we don't know how it will develop. But despite this fact, I wish all the best to you, and I would like to send some optimism to you. Let's have hope and work for the better. Take care. Bye.